There's a rat. Oh shit! A rat? Thanks, Alex the Ghoul. He must have snuck in like 20 minutes ago. I didn't even notice. I did not see him sneak in. It's moving. It's alive. It breathes. It stirs. Rat, rat, rat. It hungers. Bum, 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 bum. Is Sif banned or something? What happened to him? Renamed? Wait, why? I saw something about Twitch names having to, like, new rules or something. They banned STD names along with cum names.
That one floppy ear on the pillow.
Oh. The fuck? Thanks Hedda and Jumbo and Chill the Beans and Wall Creeper Bird and J4. No, it can't become Chlamydia Cock 69. No, why live? Why live? Why? There's no point anymore. Thanks, Sulmi and Isaac Dude and Hedda.
Very epic, very yes.
Is crabs forbidden? Probably not. Probably not.
I have dentist appointment tomorrow. WML.
Good luck at the denters. I still remember this conversation that the dentist had with me, or actually orthodontist, which is like a dentist evolved when you give them the teeth stone. They were like, yeah, you have to get this gap in your tooth fixed, and to do that, the only way to do that is to get braces for your entire bottom row of teeth that doesn't need braces except for that gap. This one. And he was like, if you don't get it, all your teeth is gonna shift and all the alignment will be wrong. And it's been 10 years and nothing has changed. Bitch, he was wrong. Tell him to F himself. And then another time I went to the,
No more sip.
I think I went to the dentist for something else, and then, or no, it was orthodontist, I think. And then he was like, I can give you a plastic surgeon recommendation to reduce the size of your chin. I was like, but I'm here about my teeth. Because I wanted to like see if I could fix or widen my smile a little bit, and he's like, and then he mentioned something about my chin. I was like, what the fuck? Things dark at night. You need this chin. They're trying to make money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy that he refers me to, like the plastic surgeon or whatever, probably gets a cut from the referral fee or something. Give me the Dorito chin, bro. At that point, like, if you have to do such an invasive surgery for such a small change, just fucking edit your photos, okay? That's my take. Who gives a fuck? If you're not like someone that gets a modeling job where the exact features of everything has to be exactly the same because you're getting like agencies for modeling jobs for like showing on commercials, then yeah, you have to look like your photos. But like if you're just someone just chilling and you like maybe think your cheekbones are a little too big, just fucking edit that. Who gives a fuck, dude? Thanks 86 Vine. I think my take is as long as you mostly look like yourself, I don't think it's a big deal to edit your photos. Do I? A little bit, yeah. I would get rid of my eye bags that are probably like darker than usual. I would do a little skin smoothing, but it's still recognizable. It's still me. I don't think it's that big of a deal. What's wrong with wanting to look nice? What do you think about the people with bad self-esteem?
Can someone edit the ugly out of me, Daft Pain?
No. Thanks, A Furion. Give yourself a crotch bulge. Give yourself anything you want, whatever. Who even takes fucking social media seriously besides kids? And I don't really give a fuck about kids, so. But then you start hating your real face. I think that's kind of a slippery slope, and it only applies to people that are so mentally deranged and have severe body dysmorphia. It's like a very slippery slope. So the majority of people with social media, damn, who do you hang out with? Sometimes I stalk old high school friends on social media or whatever. They all look like normal people. And then you like go to some Omega influencer, whatever, you can definitely see like it's very glammed out, you know, they use FaceApp, whatever, all that stuff. It's like a really different feed. So it really makes you wonder, do you actually have real friends that use social media like a normal, sane person? Or do you just not have friends and you only see a curated Instagram feed of people that you don't actually personally know? It's just what Instagram feeds you and wants you to see because that's popular. Yeah, and I feel like if it affects them that much, just go get the surgery instead of editing constantly. Go get it. I think cosmetic surgery benefits everybody. Obviously, you have cases where people go overboard with it, but in the case of Jamie's jaw surgery, she ended up looking really, really good. That worked out really well for her. I think most people don't go down that slippery slope that people like to fearmonger over. Young went overboard, he did. Like, if it makes people feel better about themselves, why not? Every lip surgery looks so trash because you only notice the bad ones. You don't notice the ones that are so subtle that they have a little work done that you didn't even know. So you only see like the really like like the anal prolapse mouth looking ones. That's the overboard ones. And there's like tons that are just hiding in the general populace that you'll never notice. There are always people that look normal but under the knife before, yeah. Not even under the knife, there's like so many non-invasive injections that you can get that a lot of K-pop stars get. Because in Korea it's more about like natural, it's like a stigma to go under, it's like a stigma to admit that you've had work done. I mean, even Ariana Grande.
John Johnson.
That people think it's completely natural, but they have like tons of tiny augmentations. Thanks, you poo man. Botox is in and out procedure, isn't it? Yeah, probably. Get it done like one afternoon. Ariana Grande. She had so much work done on her face. Yeah, that's why she ended up looking Asian. was because she got like a facelift that pulls the skin back like this. And then I think she edited out her eyelids. Or like the eye crease, so that she ended up looking Asian. Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of like Instagrammers, influencers has gotten the thing that pulls their eyes back like this. I think they put like a string under. The fox eye lift, yeah, that. Do I have monolids? They're like hooded, like this. If this is my eyeball, it's like this. And then if I open it up this way, then the upper lid like shows a little more. But it usually, like this part is hooded. I used to wear eyelid tape. Then it made my eyelids droopy, so I stopped. Scared me. When you wear eyelid tape, basically it you can even out this part that droops, and then it'll be like an even. It'll show like an even crease. It also makes you look more awake and your eyes look bigger. You just put like a little tape there or a little strip of glue, and then it folds in. And then it ended up making my eyes, like it made my lids droopy, so I stopped. But double eyelid surgery is like one of the most popular Asian surgeries for monolids. Is it hard to do eyeliner with hooded eyelids? I think yeah. But basically all the like makeup tutorials when you want to do eyeliner on hooded eyelids, or like mine for example, you would just only put it here. Because you can't put it like normal eyelids. Like normal, which is like the most popular eye shape that a lot of people have, where it looks like this, and they could put it all along here and it'd be fine, but you can't. You can only put it on the very, very corner. What's that brown stay on the bed? That's Yeon. He snuck in my room. It would smear, yeah, because it would just like fold into the skin. So you would just put it right in the corner. Some people get surgery. Yeah, the double eyelid surgery. I'm actually really glad I didn't get that. I mentioned like so many times before, my mom tried to get me to get that surgery because my sister has double eyelids, and it's like, I feel like it's such an Asian thing to pressure your kids into getting the double eyelid surgery because of Asian beauty standards. You want to look youthful, young. And also it's like, I think now the trend is less towards like big eyes. It's like more, monolids are like coming back. Yeah, they're not coming back. They were never really there, but like it's, people like it more. People are embracing it. Yeah, and it's not reversible. So if I got it, there's nothing I could have like, I couldn't ever take it out. And I'm glad I didn't.
Daft flushed.
Thanks, bad teamwork and quirk. Now it's the foxy eye trend, yep. Heard of botch eyelid surgeries? It's pretty hard to fuck up though. Maybe earlier people weren't as good at doing it because they just do like a tiny, I think there's different ways to do it. They could put a thread, they could put something you leave in for a while, or they could put like a tiny little incision and then the scar tissue just folds over. But then this is only, this, I don't know, that's what I heard like 5 years ago. I don't fucking know, dude. What about no eyelids? I've seen pictures of people with no eyelids. Yeah, I don't know about that. Getting to Bebop and Euphoria and Bagel Boy and Bad Teamwork. Have I tried drag makeup? No. I've never tried heavy makeup. I don't really have the skills nor tools to do that. I guess for Asians it would be like ABG style. You know, like big falsies. I straight up do not know how to do that. I don't even have the eyeshadow palettes for blending. Ow! The corner of my mouth hurts what the fucking oranges did. When you paint skin or art, but you could do makeup. See, on paper, it seems like it would be easy, but it's not. Because when you blend... Let's use this chick as an example. Like, let's say you got some fucking, like, cute-ass red eyeshadow, right? And then you put it on over here, and you're like, oh shit! I want to blend it out more. So you just take the brush and you blend it like this, and you're like, oh, there we go. Now it looks more gradual. Except it doesn't work like that in person. You have to find like a buffer shade in between the pink and your skin tone to put it in and blend it like that. Otherwise it'll just look straight up fucking dumb, like someone just smeared a crayon on you. A buffer shade, like a shade between the eyeshadow and your skin tone that will put it together. It looks more uniform that way. You can't just like fucking just keep scrubbing it. It doesn't look good. It looks like shitty airbrush. Where you don't have the buffer shade, then it ends up looking something like this. You ever see like bad makeup? Is when it's not blended very well. It ends up looking like this. Instead of being much more gradual. My tablet froze. Because you want it to be dark and then slowly blending into your skin tone. The yassification is very hard, yes. It's like when you paint the tone in between to make it pop out, yeah. You don't want to look like you just fucking sprayed it on. The yassification. Jersey Shore? What are Jersey Shore people up to now? Wasn't Drake on that? I don't know. What's this? Oh, he was on Degrassi. Tips not to end up on that subreddit. I don't know, just compare your face to photos there and if it looks similar. Then don't. I'll try to change colors. It's hard to find an exact match on foundation. Also, like, it depends on how much you use and how much coverage you're getting. Because when you're just in the store, especially if they don't have outdoor lighting, you like, it's kind of gross to put samples on your face, so people usually just put it on their arm and see if it matches. And it's not very accurate. So that's how you end up with the wrong shade sometimes. Yeah, natural lighting. Check your makeup by a window is the best tip I could give. Honestly, you don't even have to put makeup on anymore. There's photos, there's like apps that do that for you. Wonder what Team Cherry's up to. Working on Silk Song. I didn't sleep very well. But it's okay, I got tea.
Bless you, Dow Snot.
Did I hear about, yeah, I heard about the new Mario Kart maps, but I haven't played Mario Kart since, I don't fucking know when's the last time I played. Where? Didn't Clint said he wanted to stream Arceus. Then he promptly died. In typical Clint fashion. Don't believe his lies. Oh shit. I didn't even know he snuck in my room until I turned on OBS and I just saw him in the camera. No. Does he do the thing where he sleeps on top of my clothes within the clothes on the bed? Probably. Maybe, I don't know. The Playboy Mansion game? What the fuck is that? Thanks, Irvia. How to sell your body? Find that one guy that goes around the campus looking for a hot young pussy. And, I don't know. Get yourself in there? I don't know. That's you? You're too broke to be that guy. Work for someone that owns an OnlyFans. Because they'll probably pay you a lot. And all you have to do is just respond to DMs. Do a little bit of some administrative work. You don't have to show any pussy. You're working for someone that does it. You just cut their work out for them. Yeah, you just do the e-sex for them. Which is honestly a pretty good deal. Check if he's breathing. Oh. He's alive. I scared him? No, I didn't. Pop? Can I have a pop? 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 High five! Ah! High five! High five! High five! Pop! Give me a pop!
Daft yawn, I made you.
Thanks, Kyle. Hi. Paw? Paw? Yeah. Paw. He did it. He's very food motivated. If I brought Pumpkin, he would be very excited. Say, no, I'm not saying the B word. I don't want to scare him. He's gonna run away. No, he's fine at the park now. Got over his fear of running into other dogs. Still a little pussy bitch though. You learned your dog hates golden retrievers? Is your dog a freaking racist? Am I racist? I was. But I've learned the errors of my ways and have vowed to never commit anti-white racism crimes ever again. I actually cannot stop thinking about City Skylines. When I was falling asleep after stream yesterday, all I could see were the fucking grids. Like the boxes that pop up when you put a new road. Like, I close my eyes, all I see are just grids and grids and grids. Shut up, Jay. Tetris Effect? Were people that addicted to Tetris when it came out? I should have built a roundabout. No more roundabouts. No longer best friends with a roundabout. Oil industry, my new best friend. Why'd I draw my anime character so white? I told you, I don't commit anti-white racism anymore, so now I commit white worship. It's totally not because I just see all anime characters as having no race and don't really give a fuck about their skin tone. When it comes to drawing my own. I don't know what to do here. Should I make it more? Draw them in all as ogres then? I would. I should make someone with fucking blue skin. Thanks, Colamander. Let's go, Brandon! Yeah, I don't get people that get like overly worked up about when a character's skin tone isn't white enough. You can be outraged about a character getting whitewashed, but the other way around I think is stupid because they're always like 99% of characters are like pale skinned. So why the fuck do people freak out about people drawing like Princess Peach black or something? That's so dumb. Yeah, no black elves allowed. What the fuck? Like I said, with the God of War series, giants and other mythological beings, that's fine, but black people is where they draw the line. Because it's just not historically accurate back when giants roamed the earth. When people get mad at black cosplayers, yeah, they do. They do. There was this one streamer that did a Lifeline cosplay, and she straight up did blackface, and she didn't understand why that was wrong. Which was quite the something. They don't even talk about Indians or Mexicans either. Was she probably Russian? I think she, I don't actually know where she was from. Definitely not from NA though. Oh yeah, Trudeau. How can I forget Trudeau's blackface? It's a Canadian rite of passage to do blackface. Oh yeah, he did it multiple times. He did it multiple times. That's what he says his name, yeah. Trudeau. Three different times. Oh, I keep trying to peel the skin on my lips. How did you not know about that? It was a pretty big deal when people found out, but now it's like whatever. Just meme about it. Had it not surfaced during his first elections? I don't know. Maybe people knew, but they just didn't care. Or maybe it did surface, but it was either that or Harper, and people didn't want to... People just picked the one that they thought was less shitty. Or his team hit it, maybe. I remember I want Yump. I remember I want Yump. When was he elected? I don't fucking know. I was a child. It's funny because in the first photo it was a student party where he was a professor attending, and he just shows up in full. What the fuck? Reminds me of that thing from that one scene in Don't Look Up where they send the colonel military guy to space, and he's like this old racist boomer dude. And his speech before he gets blasted off, he's like, "I would like to thank all the good white people of America." And then the other character's like, he grew up in different times. It was different times back then. A different generation. Yo, Lakari. How's League of Legends? It's just a generational difference. I want a man, but I want yum. I want a man, but I want yum. Oh, it's on a different layer. I want a man, but I want yum. I want a man, but I want yum.
Complaining about The Witcher and God of War games for not being woke and diverse is as stupid as complaining about Ugandan filmmakers for not being diverse.
Hey, you typed that in chat and everybody ignored you, so now you wanna... So now you really wanted to donate to get a response? But, like, let's define what you mean as, a film being woke. It means having black people. It means having non-white people. So what does that say about you? Think on that. Also, isn't even what people are complaining about. People aren't complaining about films not being woke enough. Or they're not complaining about films not being woke. Because these shows have already decided to put together a cast of not a majority of only white people, and it's people complaining about the fact that there are people of color in there. So I'm not really sure what they're just on a soapbox, I guess. Thanks, Kurgara. They just want to go off. I don't know, it's probably like a 14-year-old kid that's on Reddit that thought like, well, here's my extremely smart opinion. Here it is, and brace yourselves. Thanks, Jay Posiot. They called Cowboy Bebop woke just because Jet was black and Faye was gay. Wait, the Netflix show? Didn't they cancel that? Oh, I see. Yeah, this is the person that said, yeah, it's that person. I'm Asian, lol. What does that have to do with it? Like, you're saying this because you think it's a gotcha statement. You think like, oh, gotcha. It's like how Black Panther isn't diverse because it features mostly black people. Like, I don't think it feels like it's honestly a waste of breath for me to try to explain these people because they think themselves as so smart, and I don't think there's any way for me to explain the nuances of why it's good to have representation in something like Lord of the fucking Rings. Why is being woke bad though? It's not. I think they just wanted to they just wanted to say something that makes them feel like they're smart. Yeah. I don't really know what they wanted to achieve with that statement. They're arguing bad faith. They are, because what they said specifically was complaining about Witcher and God of War games for not being woke and diverse is as stupid as complaining about Ugandan filmmakers for not being diverse and woke. However, with the new shows coming out, Lord of the Rings, Witcher, and they have casted people of color in that area, people are complaining about it being woke. It's not the other way around that the donator is claiming it to be. Because they just want to get on a soapbox and sound fucking smart and be like, this is my Redditor moment. And yeah, they just want to be a contrarian. That's literally not the case that's happening. What a dumb fuck. Uganda doesn't have the same demographics as USA, has it equivalent? I don't fucking know, dude. They just want to get on the soapbox. And how can you compare the most expensive production in history to an independent Ugandan film? I don't know. They can't even answer that because they're just like, oh, fucking gotcha, 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 I gotcha, I gotcha. It's the same, gotcha. Like, this is a Redditor moment, okay? This is an absolute peak, this is peak Redditor moment. Gotcha, gotcha. Jesus. Uganda arguments, wonder what communities he's from. Huh. Good point, good point. People are complaining because there's a black elf in The Lord of the Rings? Yes. People are also complaining about black giants in God of War. But then this person is saying that people are complaining about it not being woke enough when in fact the opposite is happening. So, yeah, straw man. Is this Lord of the Rings series not a direct adaptation of any official books? I don't know exactly. But like, I don't really think it fucking matters for, like, what does it fucking matter? There's elves. That's not what people are actually upset about. It's never what they're actually upset about. People are just mad because black people, that's it. I mean, more or less, yeah. And they say that it's like woke culture. It's especially absurd when the character's skin mean nothing to the story. Yeah. What do you even say to these people? It's best to not even engage with them at all because they'll just keep using bad faith arguments and strawmen and a bunch of fucking... They just want to trap you into a debate so that they can feel superior because that's the only thing that their life depends on. I don't fucking know. Like, you have to be a very special kind of people to be that fixated on these things that you go around trying to challenge people to engage you in this kind of debate. It's just better not to engage with them. Yeah, they're called debate sexuals.
You are literally the typical Twitter user who sits on their ass and wishes
See, that's what I mean.
diversity and seek to prioritize agenda pushing instead of just focusing on the art. You didn't even read the whole donation and chose to get mad and ban me.
Like, why do you think I'm the mad one? I didn't ban you. One of my mods did because you didn't pass the vibe check. See, that's what I mean. Like, these are the very specific kind of people that have absolute snowflake behavior. That this person has... Now, let me summarize what went through this person's mind, okay? They typed something in the chat because they came up with this argument that people are complaining about things not being woke enough, when in fact the opposite was happening, is people complaining about shows being overly woke with casting too many black or brown people. And then I didn't respond to the paragraph they typed, so they donated that message, and I talked about it a little more. And then I looked through their logs. They just said I'm Asian or whatever. I was like, okay, mod banned him. And then this guy decided to donate again to respond. Because that's how, like, why would you waste your energy on something like this? And it's okay for me to talk about it because this is my stream. But it's so easy for you to close the stream, no longer engage with me, my community, the conversation at all. You don't need to donate to try to, like, unown yourself. Yeah, this is what I mean by, like, debate sexuals. They said, you are literally the typical Twitter user who sits on their ass and wish for lackluster forced diversity and seek to prioritize agenda pushing instead of just focusing on the art. But when have I done that? Like, what are you even saying? Why would you assume and force this definition? Like, what this person did is, because I haven't said anything that outright pissed them off, they decided to just completely make something up so that they could hate this thing, this idea that they made of me, to be upset about, because they can't rationally be upset about what I've said. It's not enough. So it's better to just make something up to get mad about. Like, why get mad at who I am when you can get mad at who they think I am? Making up a person get upset about is peak debate lord, yeah. This is the kind of people. Their lives depend on debating and engaging with people that, like, they try to trap in this debate. So yeah, it actually makes no sense. No, if it made sense, their brains would implode. If they actually wanted to make sense of it, they wouldn't do this. If they want to be angry. He pigeonholed me because he's under the impression I pigeonholed on other. What the fuck does pigeonholing even mean? Self-reporting by saying casting any brown people is hurting the art. Oh yeah, they said push agenda instead of focusing on the art. Did you know that when you cast a character that's supposed to be, that people think is white in the books, you cast as a brown person, it's ruining the art? Because, I don't know. What does that say about people? I'm not really sure. I don't know. What does that say? It's like they changed my mind where the guy researches rebuttals for every possible argument and jerks themselves off about owning the libs. I mean, kinda, yeah. He wrote the etymology for word walrus in the Oxford English Dictionary. Didn't he make... He made up a lot of stuff. Predetermined talking point Andy. Dude, this is the part where you lose me because I'm not really sure what's going on anymore. He didn't make a walrus. The walruses are real. I saw your mom the other day. Why are you debating when I could be building roads? Because the fact that this person is upset enough to donate multiple times, it brings me joy. To know that someone like this unlikable is upset about something like this. Like, I am feeding on this energy that your life matters so little that this is what upsets you, and I am living so rent-free in your head. It's entertaining. If your life has no meaning that you have to resort to doing this, I will be it for you. I will be the person that you can write fan fiction about because that's what you choose to base your life around. Because without me, I don't know what you would be up to. Keep seething. I will be it for you. Yes, I am extremely... this is charity work. Okay, I'm doing charity. Don't ever say that I don't do charity. This is charity. Thanks, Chick Wiz. I'm so brave.
Daft cheer.
Tax evasion. Thanks, Jotaki. Thank you, Delphinus. I will simply exist to help the mentally deranged debaters. Yes, I will. I will do that. Working in a gaming company? Fuck no. Fine, stop talking about dumbass shit. No, I'm gonna talk about it some more just for people like you. You know what also really grinds my gears? Is when people decide that, like, people decide for you what you are allowed to talk about, what they don't like to hear on your stream. Why do they think it's dumb? Is it because you say something that they don't agree with, or they're like upset because the kind of person that just lost in the debate represents their views a little too well? Is it because they just want to escape from reality, and then all this time they're following, they never realize that I have these kinds of political views? The political views of, you know, being okay with black people and brown people in films, which is apparently too political for some people. And a little too, I don't know, liberal, leftist. Thanks, Trillionaire and Mass Vic. But I'm glad those people self-report so often, because they simply cannot they're unable to stop themselves from self-reporting. They just cannot keep it in themselves. And it's great. Like, the purging of these people from the community, this is great. This is good. I don't want these people here. Because managing an online community as a content creator that exists online, when you have too many of these people in your community, it is an absolute fucking fiesta. It's terrible. I would highly recommend doing anything possible to prevent people like this from growing in your community.
Have you been watching a lot of Hassan recently? Because I haven't seen you this stun-locked in a while.
I think it says a lot about the people that are saying that because I don't think they've been here for very long. I've always been extremely outspoken about my views and how I feel about the problems that people are talking about, whether it's like things being overly woke in media, colorism, things like that. They have not been around for long at all. I've literally been doing this for what, 3 years now? I don't know. Don't you hate it when streamers have a different opinion from you, which is that they're okay with black and brown people being casted in film?
They have given 211 gift subs in the channel.
Don't you hate that? Gosh.
We got to support variety, like a
Thanks Catperson and Spankle Cankles and Scrack.
purpose flower. The band guy was a D-bag. No regrets, right? P.S. Your friendly reminder, you totally need to check out the game Rabbit's Hole.
I think I just read, I remember reading this paragraph that someone wrote, this YouTuber wrote.
The yassification of Daphne.
It was a while ago. She wrote something like, people get so attached to a streamer, YouTuber, content creator, whatever, that they automatically, like, they project their views onto you, and then when you say something that doesn't align with that, they hate you as a person. They take it so personally that they can't shake it away because they grew way too attached than they should. They try to be their manager. I mean, kinda, yeah. And basically, like, they will take everything you say as a personal attack because it doesn't match the idea of you that they built in their head. So yeah, they don't like it when you're not a reflection of them, yeah. Call those dumb fucks, yep. Imagine having boundaries. It's a delicate thing to balance. Non-aligning views are a reasonable argument to dislike someone. That's true, but then when it comes to things like me not thinking... Like, I don't think it's bad to have black people in film. And then someone gets mad about that. Like, bro...
Any trans other Q time.
Dead ass.
Certified Daft Glamour.
Thanks, Fangoose. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing, like, you could just leave. You could just not engage with them anymore. You don't have to hate donate and hate watch. There's so many streamers out there, yeah. Literally go anywhere else. No, you can't be rational about these things. You can't, because people like the feeling of anger. angry, like acting out on your anger is a very feel good thing. It's like a very easy thing to feel good for. That sounds cute. Oops. It is what it is. Yep. These people will always be here. It does sound like Heavy Rain. Or it reminded me of something. I don't know, it's a playlist from Tavern/In Music. Fantasy Medieval Music, No Copyright Volume 2. Beyond Two Snores. They're probably kids and don't know any better. What if I told you that there's a whole community of adults that really like doing that exact, precisely that exact thing? I don't know why. Just let it go. Literally don't look at it. Just let it go. It's very simple. I think I'm also reaching that point where I'm starting to give less fucks, even less. These guys, Border 40, yeah. Reminds me of someone that used to be here. Too much inside jokes? You want to know the lore? Basically, I used to have a pedophile for a mod because I didn't know he was a pedophile, and everybody knew that except for me. Nobody told me because they thought I knew. And it was just a bunch of miscommunication. Oh, they don't really like being called a pedophile though. So alright, let me describe exactly what happened. They like lollies and lolly porn so much to the fact that they specifically moved to Japan so they could date a young-looking, lolly-sized Japanese woman. And they explicitly said, verbatim, in their words, that they were born to only be attracted to Asians, just like being gay. End quote. And then, I think the most surprising thing is, like, that's not even the worst part. It was, like, the people that were defending that and going, like, it's not that bad. It's like, oh, Daff is getting brain rot. Wow, Daff is, like, I can't believe Daff, like, is not okay with that. It's like, what? Do you like lollies, too? Is that what's going on? You want to fuck kids? Is that what's going on? You think kids are hot? Oh, you only want to fuck drawings that look like kids. Oh. Yeah, I still don't think that's healthy. Did they end up finding a GF? See, that's the thing, I don't fucking know. Apparently they're married, but like, she unironically has a boyfriend. His wife unironically has a boyfriend. Like, now that I'm thinking back, I didn't want to be too mean. I didn't want to be too harsh. Now I really don't give a fuck. Thinking back, like, this is so fucking stupid. I can't believe I actually had a bit of a heart. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna make fun of this. But now I'm like, you know, this is so fucking stupid. Go fuck yourself. Thanks, Angel Ops. Motherfucker be playing Genshin while his wife bangs her yeah, that's just, I think that's what happened. I don't know. Whatever. It's in the past. Yeah, don't go harass that guy, because I genuinely think that they might fucking kill themselves or something. I don't know. Like, they're a little unhinged. If you know, you know.
Man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman?
Thanks, Antenna Butt. Didn't say no though. LA Noire is one of my favorite games. Thanks, Bastion.
Yo.
It's definitely one of the games ever made. True, true, true. A drawing of Lynn. No, but I stole her fucking nails. And I put it on her. I just wanted to make a character that I could draw non-copyrighted, owned intellectual property of. So I could just like do random stuff without having to worry about copyright. No, I'm not gonna be a VTuber though. That's a lot of work.
Since we are sort of on the topic, damn it'd be hard to get past it and date Shauna Ray. That's a super sad disability.
Is that the woman that looks like a child and every time she tries to get a date, she can only attract pedophiles? Because I know, I've read something like that. Did I name her? Yeah, she's named John. John Boob. But it's spelled like Jean, yeah. Jean N-E. Middle name is Boob. Last name Coy. When she uses her fish abilities on men, they go up their ass and they get their life force sucked out of them and they die. When she uses it on women, they get an orgasm. There's her backstory. That's not really a backstory. Is it reversed when the man does it? Yeah. Ass story. Oh, it's totally covered. What's the background music? Tavern / in music, fantasy, medieval music, open bracket, no copyright, close bracket, volume 2. Thanks,
Been
Monokuma.
chilling.
Oh, okay. People with non-binary genders, I don't know. She gets an orgasm. And then she shits and comes. Also, her eye color changes depending on her mood, and she's like really strong. She's like the strongest character in the clan, dude. And she's like a shapeshifter, and like she's, yeah, and can teleport and fly and stuff. She has a dash that resets on a kill and an execute. So when she manages to execute someone, it procs her passive that gives her a free revive. And then once she gets a free revive, that's when you have to build Triforce and make sure that you get an auto in between every ability so that it procs her reset once again, so you can get off the execute, and then you can actually also steal the enemy's abilities and then use that to destroy the Nexus. Also, she's an arcane. Yep. Can she turn into a mermaid though? I wanted to be a mermaid when I was a kid, and I was so fucking sad when I realized that I'll probably never be a mermaid in my lifetime. That was when I was going through my mermaid phase of watching mermaid movies like Aquamarine. That was my favorite mermaid movie. There's a chance I could be a mermaid. There's still a chance. That mermaid TV show, I don't think I ever watched it. But I really like the Barbie mermaid movies. Yeah, H2O. You can be a full-time mermaid. You work in, you do like water sports in aquariums where you perform for the kids. And you have to be able to hold your breath. And you just kind of like have to wear a fin and move around. What sports? Like water sports, because you're kind of like doing sports in the water. And you have to... It's usually for like performance for kids. Is she gonna have a bottom half? No. When you draw her, you have to draw her like this. Shit, what is... That's it. My Oxy, please do not steal. I don't know. I honestly haven't thought about her lower body. I only thought about her tits, to be honest. There has to have been someone who made a character with a proportion of shoujo legs, yaoi hands, Korean standard head size, Dorito chin, the ultimate beauty manga character. What the fuck are you saying, Jesse? Gender switch in the future. I already decided on that. I do want to gender bend her. And make her hot bar man. What is the Korean standard head size? It's about like this small. Like, have you really have you never seen Korean Instagrammers? Hassan, yeah. Hassan has been playing games recently. Very proud of him. Shoujo legs get wild. Oh my god. Slender Man. So I have bad news. I snoozed and I loosed. Because now I can't make a character on the server that my sister and everybody else is playing on. This is what I can't believe I never followed my own advice. Yeah, on Lost Ark, I wanted to play on Mari. So I probably have to wait a while. Maybe until hype dies down a little bit and then I can, maybe some slots will open up. 2 weeks, yeah. Apparently people have been, there's like exploits where you could duplicate your founder's pack or something too, and they're not solving it or something, and there's some people exploiting that. They fixed it? Oh. I don't know. Mari? Yeah, it's a good server. That was a server I played on back in this fucking old ass MMO called Mambinogi. Mambino? It was like Celtic. Never knew how to pronounce a fucking single thing in that game. You're on Rari? I don't fucking know how to pronounce any of the names. Rari. I think they merged a bunch of them because it's dying, obviously. Rari. It was a really good game. It was definitely an MMO in the golden age of MMOs. It was good. Are the classes gender locked? Or can you be anything, any gender? Why? Man, what if I want to play a male class but they got some fucking ugly ass clothes? Women always get better clothes in MMOs, especially if it's a Korean MMO, because you know they be fucking having like stripper wear, which is great. I love stripper wear in games. That's how you know. So high level expensive armor. But they don't treat the male armor the same. Unless? Yeah, I played FF14. They're gonna add that later on. Add what, mankinis? City time. City Sky. I'm addicted. I really wanted to play off stream, but I didn't want to have to grind from the bottom and unlock everything again. Because I have to work on Oil Town, brother. I got 2 oil drills going. I didn't play it off stream so I could drill the oil on stream. Bro. We're back. I have to pee. Eon, did you want to leave? You can leave if you want.